Hey guys, and welcome to Monster Prom. Oh lord. My frames are everywhere. I'm gonna see if I can try and work this. If I can't, then holy fuck. Alright. Gonna work? Single player 1. Oh god. I'm gonna make this a short game. Technical difficulties! Ah! Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Rister. Ah! Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with my girl. Oh god. Hopefully this isn't registering. But I'm over here really struggling. I'm gonna just abandon my controller and just use the good old keyboard. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of the 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. My boy, Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 400-something years old. Give or take a few years. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Yay! Polly Geist, 22? Question mark? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. It had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, so the frames on my computer, still shit. But I'm gonna try and persevere. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever, trademarked. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Alright. Something in my eye. You get a chance to produce a movie. It's based on 2 cool guys walking away from red explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love, but it's super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. Oh, that was pretty cool. I like that. The most influential Russian novelist of the of that century have gone nuts They don't remember anything about last night, and now they can't find the manuscript of the brothers Karazov and Dostoevsky. Has to deliver it today. Something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she's always stating she's a mess. And two of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampire or pirates or both. Instant hit. I'm gonna go with the explosions. You can hear my cat. And it's so bold. Which is the coolest mythological creature? The weird creature I drew when I was 6, and which is clearly a super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? I said that in one breath. I should deserve a gift. Or, not a gift, an award. A Sphinx, who's super turned up and ready to party. And she raps all of her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles, man. The invisible hand of the free market. I'm gonna go with the Sphinx. So fun! If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Double cream de la Guerre and meringue. Tequila and Coke. Rainbows and gummy bears. Spicy chocolate. No. Chocolate on fire. Success. Neat. Oh, Lord. I don't know. It's chocolate? Oh. Damien. My boy Damien. Sorry. Alright.
Let's go.
Alright. My smarts is 6, boldness 7, creativity 4, charm 4, fun 7, money 5. I'm gonna go outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there were like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party, man! You game plus 2 fun. You notice Scott and Damien waving their phones in each other's faces and decided to take a look. As you get closer, you realize they're discussing Pokemon Go, the mobile game based on the hit television show Pocket Humans.
Awesome, bro. Metal.
You bet your ass I do. And check it out, his fiscal responsibility stat is 11. He's a fucking beast at doing his taxes. I heard he's lactose intolerant, though. Yeah, I feed him nothing but cheese pizza to fuck with him. He hates it. That's not very nice. I'm super nice to my Leslie Dunbar. Fuck you! You got Leslie Dunbar? The queen of insurance liability management? Yeah, I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks and a Jared Fogle to get her. But it was so worth it. That's nothing. You get a Pokemon so rare, it'll send them both into shock. You whip out your phone and show them you are. Winslow Gibbs, fiscal responsibility 14, armor class 20, loving owner of a speedboat and several dogs. Scabs, rent-a-car, sex murderer. Scabs, rent-a-car. Now that's what I'm talking about. I didn't even know they made Pokemons like this. What type is this? Criminal type? Why the fuck did nobody tell me this was in the game? Whoa, Damien, calm down. You're shaking your phone and it's upsetting Walter Jacobs. Fuck Walter Jacobs. I'm getting myself a Scabs rent-a-car, and he's gonna murder all my other Pokemans. Yo, I'd offer to trade you my whole roster for that mean son of a bitch, but all my Pokemons are obviously lame as hell. And hell is pretty lame. Why do you think I'm up here all the time? Tell you what, I'll beat up the loser of your choice, free of charge, if you hook me up with that mighty bastard. Why not? You never know when a free beatdown might come in handy. You lose one Scabs rent-a-car, but you gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. Alright.
Let's go.
Alright, so Vera and Damien. You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable prime meat. Alright, Damien. I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust we can now put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes. Together we will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare this meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire even, touch the meat? What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell I can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please. Let's be reasonable about this. What's reasonable? If we can't come to the agreement on this, let's appeal to an arbitrary third party. Blue will surely make the intelligent choice for us. Isn't that right? My word. The steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on it and douse it in blood. Quick. The only correct way to enjoy a steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. That's what I like to hear. That and the sounds of screaming people fleeing a burning building. But roasting totally destroys the flavor of... Don't talk! Done talking! Fire time now! I love this game. As you flee screaming from the burning building, you find Damien right beside you. He takes your hand and smiles. It almost makes the third-degree burns and massive property damage worth it. Almost. Alright.
Let's go.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, and you gain +2 boldness. That day, you didn't expect to find a fucking wild Griffon in the WC, a wash closet? The creature is wrecking everything in a very Griffinly manner. You can only assume that this thing's natural habitat isn't high school bathrooms. You realize you're not alone in here. Scott and Damien are unsuccessfully trying to contain the situation.
Whoa!
Damien, I'm starting to think maybe this wasn't a good idea at all. Damn, this thing is crazy. How is this happening again? Our plan was perfect this time. Next time we should try with the brie cheese instead of the Gouda. I think that's what drove the Griffin crazy. Let me make a note. B-R-I... Damien? Is it brie cheese or brie cheese? Not now! We need to do something about this Griffin or we're gonna get fucking expelled. Hey, you! Come help us. We gotta calm this thing down. There comes a time in everyone's life when you need to deal with a wild Griffin. That time for you is now. It's time to try that specific spell that turns Griffins into plates of spaghetti. You know. You knew it was gonna be. I knew you knew it was gonna be useful that one day. You need to make the Griffin respect you, and the only way is by challenging into a radical hip hop battle. So creative! You spit some mean rhymes in over 6 beats. The Griffin looks at you and it's super effective. You engage in the most epic hip-hop battle ever, which is kind of weird, since the Griffin is only capable of making loud Griffin noises. Still songs we've written about this day. Look, Damien, it worked, just like we planned. Someone challenged the Griffin to a rap battle.